Going on, Pokemon crew? Michael.
Ariel.
Remember, we introduce ourselves now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you started that.
We today, Michael has to get into another Mega Dream box. We'll see if we pull anything cool today. And we're going to talk about all that's going on with PSA and what the future could hold for all that.
Yeah.
So unless, if you don't know, there's been a controversy this week with PSA that allegedly a guy sent some cards in, got his grades back. 3 of his cards were 9s, and he decided to sell those back to PSA because they have that option now for around $34 or $35. And then when he went to check those same exact cert numbers later, they had been changed to 10s.
Allegedly.
No, that's not allegedly. They were changed to 10s. Now, according to this guy, this was all amicably resolved to where PSA got him his cards back, and the buying was refunded or whatever, and the guy was happy with the results. And according to that guy, this was just a one-off incident, but this has just set off all of the conspiracy theorists and other people who said this is exactly what was going to happen when PSA got into the business of selling their cards that are graded, not just grading the cards for people. Was that our hit right off the bat? Well, okay.
Yay.
What we recently had happen is we had sent in a little higher level, and that wasn't bulk, submission of about 8 to 9 cards maybe. And there were a lot of tag team cards, a lot of nicer cards. And we looked these over pretty good. You looked them over really well. And it's on the way back to us right now. 0 10s.
We're not looking for 7s.
We're not looking. There was some 7s and 8s and a couple 9s in there.
Yeah.
So that's a little disappointing. And it does beg the question. People wonder, like, okay, do I need to email complain about every single one? Because not allegedly, but there was a guy who claimed that he sent in like 100 cards. All of them came back 9s. He thought that was impossible from PSA. He emailed about it, complained about it, and 52 of them went from 9s to 10s. How does that happen?
Well, in the past, it's always felt like, who did you get looking at your cards that day?
Yeah, that's the running joke is what kind of mood they were in, or did you forget to slip 100 in behind that one card, that you really wanted a good grade on? And I think it's time that this industry moves towards removing.
What we talked about yesterday. Yeah. This is a good idea. I'm sure other people have thought of
and I'm sure there's some plans in the works for this. But let me just. There's other industries who have gone through this before about authenticating things and condition of things. There's a technology we use, and we use a company. Oh, there we go. Called Entropy, and you can use them if you want. There's other companies, but they authenticate high-end Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci bags for us. So we have the confidence to sell them to our customers, saying this is a genuine item. They're not associated with this company. They are a third-party authenticator, but they've been an industry leader. And all it is an app on an iPod that they own. I have, because I have a subscription service with them. Here, can you see it? Mm-hmm. Bring it in. We'll show this. Actually, just show it down here. This is all it is. And it detaches because it's got a magnification. And that's it. And I take a few pictures of the outside of the bag, the inside of the bag, a few other spots on the bag, and some other things. And I can get results in as little as 2 minutes. And sometimes they have to review it. So it goes to an actual pair of human eyes, and they review it. And as long as it's during operation hours, they can get back to you within 15 minutes to an hour. That technology is already 10 years old. I've been doing that for 10 years. The fact that we still have to mail cards in, have them sit there for months on end just to get somebody in a bad mood that day who's tired of seeing EV cards, it's time for that to change. And a lot of people have pointed to the future that there will be like kiosks where you can bring your cards. Oh, cool. That's a cool one. You can bring your card in, and it never leaves your possession. It goes into the machine, and it'll grade and slab it for you.
Right. So it would be a thing like, $5 to have your card looked at, and we can tell you what your grade would be, and then would you like $15 for it to have it slabbed. 15 more.
If a big company like PSA is going to do it, they're going to exclusively do it at GameStops and maybe a few big sports card shop stores. And I guarantee you the first question they're going to ask is going to be, would you like to sell this to us?
Yeah.
Because they're not giving that up. They're never going to go back to just being a grading company. They're in the business now of selling cards. that they have graded because they feel that it's their intellectual property once they put it in that case to have that grade. And, you know, all the 9s that we've been getting lately, you have to wonder, like, man, we looked that over really well. How is that not a 10? Like,
or in the past, when we've sent cards in, and, okay, example, the 151 Charizard.
Yeah. You can't get 10s.
And there's a ding on there now, and it's a 9, and there's no way I would have missed that ding on the back edge. That wasn't a ding.
That was clearly damaged when they put it in their casing. And we'll put a picture. We'll take a picture of it, and we'll show you. There's no way that card's a 9. That card cannot be a 9 with that kind of damage. And quality control, my cards that are stuck in quality control for 2 weeks, you didn't catch that?
Well, you're getting fired up now. Watch that blood pressure.
Sorry, well, I already had coffee. I'll be okay. So we're going to, I think for now, we're taking a pause on PSA submissions. I think disaster shock.
Is that
that's a nice one.
Look at that one.
Look at that.
Is that one of the bigger ones, right?
That's the big SIR chase card. That's cool that you got that, and you still got a tool in there too.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. That's a cool Mewtwo. But we're going to give tag a try. We're going to give tag grading a try. The cards we get back on this submission that were all 8s, 9s, and 7s, I want to see what tag grades them.
Yeah.
And there's probably a couple other cards like that we will get graded at the same time. And we'll do a whole video on like what they were with PSA and what they were with tag. And supposedly tag's a little more harsh. Okay, but that's AI.
It's AI, yeah. It's
AI,
right?
meaning
so
just like my bag authentication, they compare the bags against known samples. They'll compare cards against known samples. You know, what the shape, the size, the centering, the texture. It would be huge if you could not have to have your cards out of your possession and you could get them graded in an hour or less.
Yeah.
And it comes out in a nice slab from whatever company, and it's good to go. Because there's people who make their living buying, selling, grading to flip up.
It would be awesome at like Collecticon. You buy like some packs here or there. Like, oh, I just pulled this. Go to a kiosk, get it graded, and be like, hey, can I sell this? Like same day.
They'd need more than one kiosk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's where the future is going to be, and I'd love to have one of those in our shop. And I'm sure every card shop owner would love to have one of those in their shop.
Yep.
That somebody can come in, and it's another service to bring people in your shop, because even if they're coming just to do that, they might see some of the stuff you have for sale and buy it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we would get somebody who'd come in, grade their card, it gets graded to 10. Okay, you're going to pay me this much raw. Now how much are you going to pay me?
Yeah.
And that's if you get a company that's dependable, and there will be growing pains. There are people who are like, oh, you're going to trust card shop owners to have one of those in their shop. They'll totally try and switch labels and stuff. Well, there's ways you can do to prevent that. I mean, you can only, like, if it's in a slab, you can put security features on the slabs that, you can't, like, if you crack them, you're going to be able to tell. Mm-hmm. And there hasn't been controversy with every single big grading company out there. This isn't the first time PSA's had controversies. CGC, they graded those prototype cards that were all fake. People were spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on those Pokemon prototype cards. That was just last year.
Do I need to keep saying allegedly, like you said?
That's not alleged.
Well, I know, but
I'm just saying some of these incidents that are out on, like, another allegedly is somebody reported.
Before the video, he told me to spam allegedly for legal matters. So
that's true.
Allegedly
somebody is trying to report PSA to the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. I don't know anything about that.
What, class action?
No, that's a different matter. I'm sure if there's big enough people with big enough money that could do that. We're not going to do that. You don't threaten legal action. No. But the fact that they haven't come out and had like a huge press conference addressing this, showing a little more transparency on their grading, like how it works. Like we had a trainer card that came back a 6.
It was a 6.
It was a 6, and it was a modern card. There's no way it would have been a 6. No, the only thing we could think is was it Serena?
Yes.
Was it a Serena? No, it wasn't Serena. It was
Cynthia.
It was a Cynthia card.
And cracked it, sent it back in from a 6 to a 9 off center.
9 OC off center. And the only thing I think is maybe this person didn't realize that on that card there's effect of light and like dust motes in the light, and maybe they thought those were spots on the card. But you don't go from a 6 to a 9. on a modern card. A 6 on a modern card, there has to be some
We can
major
even pull up
damage.
the pictures of that because we'll have it on our old PSA records.
Yeah, we will. I can show that.
I like making more work for editing.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun. So he wanted to open a box because when we make a video, he gets nervous and has to do something with his hands.
Well, it's better than me like tapping something or
that's true.
Maybe I need a fidget spinner.
Sometimes I'm bad with a pen.
Are we off our soapbox now?
I don't know. I'm fired up this morning, but I had some orders come in, so I got to pack those up and get those shipped.
Okay, well here's a twist at the end of the video. Tell us who you're going to be grading with. If you're still going to be grading, are you joining the Raw gang? And like, comment, subscribe, and one person will win everything I just pulled from this box.
And then later today, we also have to announce the winner of our box that we did last week for 1,000 subs.
Well, you just tag them, right? And
you just tag them,
yeah,
and then put it in the description of this video.
Of that video.
But maybe we should put it at the top of this video in the description.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But
All right,
anyways,
cool.
Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me who you're grading with, and you'll win all the contents I just pulled.
And we'll announce that winner next Friday.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right, thanks. Bye.
See you guys.